Welcome, friend, to Dream Bites, a podcast where the magic of storytelling meets the power of imagination. Each episode is a warm invitation to explore a world unlike any other, carefully crafted to transport you to new realms of wonder. So, find a cozy spot, settle in, and let the friendly voice of our narrator be your guide on this exciting adventure. And now, dear listener, it's time to embark on today's delightful story.
Zen's Sports Adventures. The Hyena's Laughter-Powered Kick. Chapter 1. The Hyena's Hilarious Kick. Once upon a time, in a vast grassland filled with towering termite mounds and rustling acacia trees, there lived a young hyena named Harry. The warm sun caressed his spotted fur as he raced across the soccer field, the soft grass tickling his paws with each stride. Harry loved playing soccer more than anything else in the world, and his passion was evident in every move he made. Harry had a special talent. His kicks were incredibly powerful. When he struck the ball, it would soar through the air like a rocket, whistling as it cut through the breeze, leaving his teammates and opponents in awe. However, Harry faced a peculiar problem. Whenever he got excited or nervous, he couldn't control his laughter, and when Harry laughed, his kicks would go wild, sending the ball flying in every direction except toward the goal. One day, during a crucial match against the Elephant All-Stars, Harry's team was counting on him to score the winning goal. The game was tied, and tensions were high. Harry's teammates passed him the ball, and he prepared to take the shot. But just as he was about to kick, a funny thought crossed his mind, and he burst into a fit of hysterical laughter. His kick went wide, soaring high over the goal and into the nearby acacia tree, leaves rustling as the ball disappeared into the branches. The Elephant All-Stars took advantage of the missed opportunity and scored the winning goal, leaving Harry's team defeated. After the game, Harry felt disappointed in himself. He knew his laughter had cost his team the victory. His teammates tried to console him, but he could see the frustration in their eyes. Harry wanted to be a reliable player, but he didn't know how to control his laughter on the field. As Harry sat under the acacia tree, lost in thought, he heard a rustle in the branches above. To his surprise, a wise-looking koala wearing a green leaf hat descended from the tree, his claws gently gripping the bark. The koala introduced himself as Zen, a legendary soccer coach known for his unconventional training methods. "I couldn't help but notice your unique kicking style," Zen said with a twinkle in his eye, his voice calm and soothing. "Your laughter, young Harry, is not a weakness but a strength waiting to be harnessed." Harry's ears perked up, and he felt a flicker of hope in his heart. "But how can I control my laughter and aim my kicks at the same time, Coach Zen?" he asked, his voice filled with a mix of curiosity and desperation. Zen smiled mysteriously, his eyes reflecting the wisdom of countless soccer matches. "Come train with me and I'll show you how to turn your laughter into your greatest asset on the field," he replied, his words carrying a promise of transformation. Harry felt a surge of excitement. Maybe with Zen's help, he could finally become the player he always dreamed of being. Eager to embark on this journey of self-discovery and soccer success, Harry stood up, his tail wagging with anticipation. "I'm ready, Coach Zen," he declared, his voice filled with determination. "Let's do this." And so, under the watchful gaze of the wise koala, Harry took his first steps towards mastering his laughter-powered kicks, ready to embrace the challenges and triumphs that lay ahead. Chapter 2. The Wise Koala's Plan. The sun peeked through the acacia leaves as Harry followed Zen to a secluded part of the grassland. The young hyena's heart raced with anticipation, wondering what unconventional training methods the wise koala had in store for him. "What if I can't control my laughter?" Harry thought, a mix of excitement and nervousness fluttering in his stomach. Zen led Harry to a clearing where several peculiar targets were set up. Upon closer inspection, Harry realized that each target resembled a famous soccer player, but with exaggerated, laughable features. One had a comically large nose, another had oversized ears, and a third had a goofy, lopsided grin. Harry couldn't help but chuckle at the sight of them. "Coach Zen, what are these funny-looking targets for?" Harry asked, trying to stifle a giggle. Zen smiled, his eyes twinkling with mischief. "These, my young friend, are your new training partners. To master your laughter-powered kicks, you must learn to focus on your target while embracing the joy that fuels your unique ability. Zen demonstrated by kicking a ball straight at the target with the oversized ears. The ball struck the target's funny face, making a silly honking sound that echoed across the clearing. Harry burst into laughter, his whole body shaking with mirth. "This is going to be so much fun," he thought, his earlier nervousness melting away. "Now it's your turn," Zen said, tossing Harry a ball. "Aim for the target's silly features and let your laughter guide your kick." Harry took a deep breath, focusing on the target with the large nose. As he prepared to kick, a chuckle escaped his lips. The ball flew through the air, striking the target's nose with a loud honk. Harry laughed even harder, amazed that his kick had found its mark. "I can't believe it worked," he thought, a sense of pride swelling in his chest. As the training session continued, Harry practiced kicking at the various targets, each one triggering a different silly sound or reaction. With each successful kick, Harry felt a growing sense of control over his laughter and his aim. "Maybe I can do this after all," he thought, his confidence growing with each giggle-fueled kick. Zen watched approvingly, munching on a eucalyptus leaf. "Remember, Harry," he said between bites, "laughter is not a distraction, but a source of power. Embrace it, and you'll find the balance between joy and discipline." Harry nodded, determined to master Zen's teachings. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the grassland, Harry realized that he was starting to understand the wisdom behind Zen's unconventional methods. "I never knew laughter could be so powerful," he thought, a smile spreading across his face. With a heart full of laughter and a newfound sense of focus, Harry couldn't wait to see what the next training session would bring. He knew that Zen's guidance would be the key to unlocking his true potential, and he was ready to embrace the challenges and triumphs that lay ahead. "Bring it on," Harry thought, his laughter echoing through the grassland as he and Zen made their way back home. Chapter 3. Laughter-Powered Progress. As the days turned into weeks, Harry continued his training under Zen's guidance. The wise Koala introduced more challenging drills, each designed to push Harry's skills to the limit. One morning, Zen set up a series of moving targets, each one swaying in the gentle breeze. "Today, Harry," Zen said with a mischievous grin, "you'll be kicking the ball through these targets while telling jokes. The key is to maintain your focus and timing, even as the targets move and your laughter builds." Harry's eyes widened with excitement. He loved a good challenge, especially one that involved humor. As he approached the first target, a joke popped into his head. "Why did the soccer ball go to the doctor?" he asked, trying to suppress a giggle. Zen played along, raising a furry eyebrow. "Why?" "Because it was feeling a little flat." Harry burst out laughing, his stomach shaking with mirth. At that exact moment, he kicked the ball, sending it sailing through the swaying target with perfect precision. Zen clapped his paws, impressed by Harry's timing. "Well done, young Harry. You're learning to channel your laughter into focused energy." Harry's teammates gathered around, eager to try the new drill. Gina, the spunky giraffe, stepped up to the challenge. "Why did the soccer player bring a ladder to the game?" she asked, grinning from ear to ear. "Why?" Harry asked, already starting to chuckle. "He wanted to get some high kicks in." Gina laughed, kicking the ball through the target with ease. As each teammate took their turn, the laughter grew louder and more contagious. The drills became a joyful game, with everyone trying to outdo each other with the silliest jokes and the most precise kicks. As the training progressed, Harry found himself telling jokes and laughing, while simultaneously kicking the ball with increasing accuracy. His teammates marveled at his progress, and they too found their own laughter-powered kicks improving. "Look at us go!" exclaimed Zeke, a zippy zebra. "We're laughing like hyenas and kicking like pros." Harry beamed with pride, feeling more confident in his abilities than ever before. However, as the sun began to set and the big tournament loomed on the horizon, a flicker of doubt crept into his mind. What if he wasn't ready? What if his laughter still got the best of him when it mattered most? Zen, sensing Harry's unease, placed a comforting paw on his shoulder. "Remember, Harry, progress is a journey, not a destination. Trust in the skills you've honed and the laughter that fuels you. When the time comes, you'll be ready." Harry took a deep breath, letting Zen's words wash over him. He knew that his wise coach was right. He had come so far, and he couldn't let self-doubt hold him back now. Looking around at his teammates, who were still giggling and practicing their laughter-powered kicks, Harry felt a surge of confidence. They were in this together, and they would face the tournament as a team. With a determined nod, Harry kicked the ball one last time, watching as it soared through the final target, accompanied by the sound of his own joyful laughter. He was ready to face the tournament, and whatever challenges lay ahead, armed with the power of his laughter, the support of his teammates, and the wisdom of his mentor. As the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in hues of orange and pink, Harry and his teammates walked side by side back to the village, their hearts filled with the warmth of friendship and the anticipation of the exciting days to come. Chapter 4. The Tournament Kickoff. The day of the big tournament arrived, and the grasslands were alive with excitement. Animals from far and wide gathered to watch the matches, their cheers rising like a symphony of joy in the morning air. The sun shone brightly, casting a golden glow on the lush green field, as a gentle breeze carried the scent of blooming wildflowers. Harry's team huddled together, their eyes sparkling with determination and their tails wagging in anticipation. Zen stood nearby, a serene smile on his face as he watched his young protégé. "Remember, Harry," he said, his voice calm and reassuring. "Your laughter is your strength. Let it guide you, but don't let it control you." Harry nodded, taking a deep breath as he stepped onto the field. The grass felt cool and inviting beneath his paws, and the roar of the crowd filled his ears. As the first few matches unfolded, Harry found himself lost in the thrill of the game. His kicks were precise and powerful, guided by the focus he had honed during his training with Zen. His teammates marvelled at his newfound control, their own spirits lifted by his infectious laughter. As they advanced to the finals, the tension in the air grew thicker. Their opponents, the cheetah challengers, were known for their lightning speed and cunning tactics. Harry felt a flicker of nerves as he faced off against their captain, a sleek cheetah with a mischievous glint in his eye. "Well, well, if it isn't the laughing hyena," the cheetah taunted, his tail swishing behind him. "Let's see if you can score a goal while you're giggling like a fool." Harry felt a surge of indignation, but he remembered Zen's words. He channeled his laughter into a powerful kick, sending the ball rocketing past the surprised cheetah. The crowd erupted in cheers, and Harry's teammates swarmed him in celebration, their laughter mingling with his own. But the cheetah challengers weren't about to give up easily. They resorted to all sorts of antics to throw Harry off his game, from silly faces to outrageous dances. Harry struggled to maintain his composure, his laughter threatening to bubble over at any moment. The crowd held their breath, the tension palpable as the clock ticked down. With the score tied and time running out, Harry knew he had to dig deep. He closed his eyes, picturing Zen's wise face and the lessons he had learned. He had to find a way to use his laughter to his advantage, just as Zen had taught him. As the cheetahs launched into another round of ridiculous antics, Harry suddenly had an idea. He began to laugh, but this time it was a controlled, focused laughter. He let it build inside him like a coiled spring, waiting for the perfect moment to strike. The crowd watched in awe as Harry's laughter seemed to dance around him, a tangible force that pulsed with each breath. And then, with a mighty kick fueled by the power of his laughter, Harry sent the ball flying towards the goal. Time seemed to slow down as the ball soared through the air, the cheetahs frozen in place, their eyes wide with disbelief. The ball hit the back of the net with a resounding thwack, and the crowd exploded into a frenzy of cheers and laughter. As the final whistle blew, Harry's teammates rushed towards him, their faces etched with pure joy. They hoisted him onto their shoulders, chanting his name as they paraded him around the field. And there, in the midst of the celebration, stood Zen, his eyes shining with pride. "You did it, Harry," he said, his voice soft but filled with emotion. "You found the balance between laughter and focus, just as I knew you would." Harry grinned, his heart swelling with gratitude and happiness. He had faced his greatest challenge and emerged victorious, all thanks to the power of his laughter and the wisdom of his mentor. As the sun began to set over the grasslands, casting a warm orange glow over the jubilant animals, Harry knew that this was just the beginning. With Zen by his side and the strength of his laughter within him, he was ready to take on whatever challenges lay ahead, one giggle at a time. The future was bright, and Harry couldn't wait to see what adventures awaited him and his team. united by the unbreakable bond of friendship and the unstoppable force of laughter. Chapter 5. The Laughter-Powered Rocket Shot. The championship match had reached its climax, the score tied and mere seconds left on the clock. Harry stood poised on the field, his heart pounding as he faced the cheetah challengers' defense. The cheetahs, determined to throw Harry off his game, resorted to their silliest antics yet, making goofy faces and prancing around like circus performers. Harry felt the familiar tickle in his throat, the urge to laugh building within. But this time he embraced it. Closing his eyes, he pictured Zen's wise face and the lessons he had taught. Laughter is not a distraction, Zen's voice echoed, but a source of power. With a deep breath, Harry channeled his laughter, feeling it surge through his body like electricity. Opening his eyes, a mischievous grin spread across his face. The cheetahs, caught off guard, hesitated for a split second. That was all Harry needed. With a mighty kick fueled by the power of his laughter, Harry sent the ball rocketing towards the goal. The cheetahs scrambled to block it, but it was too late. The laughter-powered rocket shot soared past them, leaving them stunned. As the ball hit the net, the crowd erupted in cheers and laughter. Harry's teammates swarmed him, their faces alight with joy. They had won the championship. Amid the celebration, Harry sought out Zen. The wise koala smiled proudly. "Well done, Harry," he said. "You've learned to harness your laughter and turn it into your greatest strength." Harry grinned, his heart swelling with gratitude. "I couldn't have done it without you, Coach. You taught me that true victory comes from embracing who I am, laughter and all." Zen nodded. "Remember, Harry, the lessons you've learned apply to all aspects of life. Embrace your unique qualities, and you'll find success and happiness wherever you go." As the sun set over the grasslands, casting a warm glow over the celebrating animals, Harry knew this was just the beginning. With the power of laughter at his side and the wisdom of his mentor in his heart, he was ready for any challenge life had in store. And so, with a final chuckle, Harry joined his teammates in their victory dance, his laughter ringing out across the savannah. The tale of the laughing hyena and his incredible shot would be remembered for generations, a testament to the unbreakable spirit of a young animal who learned to embrace his true self and shine like the brightest star. In the days that followed, Harry's triumph inspired other animals across the grasslands. Young elephants, giraffes, and zebras, each with their own unique quirks, began to embrace their differences. They saw in Harry a role model, proof that by staying true to oneself, anything was possible. And whenever they faced a challenge, they would think of Harry and Zen, remembering that laughter, focus, and self-acceptance were the keys to unlocking their full potential. The story of the laughing hyena had become a beacon of hope, a reminder that every animal, no matter how small or different, had the power to change the world, one giggle at a time. The end.
And there you have it, dear listener. Another enchanting journey brought to life by the magic of storytelling. We hope that this tale has sparked your imagination and left you with a sense of wonder. As we close this chapter, remember that there's always another story waiting to be discovered. So keep your sense of curiosity alive and join us again for the next episode of Dream Bites. Until then, may your own adventures be filled with the same excitement and delight as the ones we've shared here. And always remember, the power of imagination knows no bounds. Thank you for being a part of the Dream Bites story. See you next time.